Whoops. Wonder if this is going to say. Hey guys, it's Crystal. I am sorry this is kind of an awkward setting if this looks really weird. It is because I am filming part 1 out of 2 of my bookshelf tour. Part 1 is going to be my already read shelf, just the books that I have been wanting to keep and that I probably will keep almost forever. And these are the books that I have already read on my shelf. And then soon, I will probably do it a little bit later on this week. You will be seeing part 2 of my bookshelf tour, which is my TBR shelves. And yeah, so part 1 and part 2. Part 1 goes up today, whenever I put that up. And part 2 will probably be out the next day or the following day after that. So here we go. I'm going to flip the camera around now. So now you can start to see my books. Oh, let's see. Ugh. This is really awkward positioning. I apologize right now ahead of time for how shaky my hand is going to be during this whole video. The first book that we have is Angel Fall by Susan E. Crank by Ellen Hopkins. The Statistical Probability of Love at First Sight by Jennifer E. Smith. Allegiant by Veronica Roth. Insurgent by Veronica Roth. Divergent by Veronica Roth. Ugh, everything's all up in the way here. The Last Leopard by Lauren St. John. The Dolphin Song by Lauren St. John. And The White Giraffe by Lauren St. John. That's a really good middle grade series if anybody's interested in that. So down here, this is my official TBR shelf, or my official already read shelf, plus some CDs and the top of my book jar. We have a couple layers here because I've read more than I've not read. But on the first layer we have Sex, Drugs, and Sea Slime by Ellen Prager. Then we have a couple Coke and Pepsi books. I'm not going to show you the whole covers. Then we have Growing Wings by Lauren Winter. Oh no, everything's falling. More Than a Carpenter by Josh McDowell and Sean McDowell. Oh my goodness, everything is falling. Everything. Okay. The Ultimate Book of Useless Information by Noel Bothran and the Useless Information Club. The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. It's Kind of a Funny Story by Ned Vinzani. Predator by Terry Blackstone. The Vow by Kim and Cricket Carpenter. The Host by Stephanie Meyer. Embrace by Jessica Shervington. Then we have my Infernal Devices trilogy. You have Clockwork Angel, Clockwork Prince, and Clockwork Princess. Then next to that, you have Deluxe Series, Obsidian, Onyx, Opal, and Origin. So now for the second... Oh no, my books are just going everywhere. I'm sorry, this video is terrible, guys. Now for the second half of the bookshelf that is behind my first half, we have Fallen, Bind Up, Book 1, Fallen and Leviathan by Thomas E. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that last name. Fallen, Book 2, or Bind Up 2, Airy and Reckoning. Fallen, Book 3, End of Days. Fallen, Book 4, Forsaken. And finally, Fallen, Book 5, Armageddon. Then we have the Iron Fae series, and I'm not going to take these books out because it's too much work. You have the Iron Knight. Here, I'll do it this way. The Iron Knight, the Iron Queen, the Iron Daughter, the Iron King, and they are all by Julie Kagawa. Yeah, I said that right. Excuse me, book transition. Okay, then we have The Last Song by Nicholas Sparks. The Last Juror by John Gershman. Sorry, trying to situate. Then we have Where Things Come Back by John Corey Werley. Lord of the Flies by William Golding. Bleach Masked Official Character Book, Book 2. Books are all falling out of everywhere. Then we have some more Cassandra Clare books, the rest of my Cassandra Clare books, actually. We have City of Bones by Cassandra Clare. That cover is in terrible condition. City of Ashes by Cassandra Clare. City of Glass. City of Fallen Angels. City of Lost Souls. And then the next book that we have, or the next 3 books that we have, are all basically companion novels to the Mortal Instruments and the Infernal Devices. You have the Shadowhunters Codex by Cassandra Clare and Joshua Lewis, who is her husband. Then you have Shadowhunters and Downworlders, a Mortal Instruments reader. Then you have the Mortal Instruments Companion. And that's all my Mortal Instruments and Cassandra Clare stuff. Then we have The Fifth Wave by Rick Yancey. Shadow Me with the Old Gross covers by Tahereh Mafi. Eve by Anna Carey. Once by Anna Carey. And Rise by Anna Carey. Then we have a book that I have all 6 of them besides the 5th one, which isn't all 6 of them, but it is the Secret series by Aaron Hunter, and this one just so happens to be Spirits in the Stars. All the rest of them are holding on my bed because my bed is falling apart. Then we have Scavenger by Dan Morrell. Edge of the Apocalypse by Tim Laney and Craig Parshall. There's no cover on that one, so I can't show you. It's kind of pointless. Then you have Robert Ludwin's and the best-selling character Jason Bourne in The Bourne Legacy. Then you have Forensic Detective by Robert Mann. Betrayal in Paris by Doris Elaine Fell. Dear Lily by Peter Grayson, which is signed, if I can find the page. The Lovely Bones by Alice Sebold. Attachments by Rainbow Rowell. Eleanor and Park by Rainbow Rowell. Speak by Laurie Halse Anderson. And finally, The Smile by Donna Jo Napoli. So that is part 1 of my bookshelf tour. I hope you enjoyed it. That, again, was my already read shelf. All the books that I've already read within, I don't know, most of them have been within this past year. But I hope you guys enjoy this video and give it a like for part 2, or to tell me that you're excited for part 2, because I'm doing part 2 anyways. But I will see you guys in my next video. So, enjoy this black screen now. Or, it's not really a black screen. Bye, guys!